Lobs it out, and there's two inside to deal with. Axile and Inters. Deadly over with this A duo.
Yeah, and already finding a nice headshot. So Heroic have taken Pit and plan to force Axile into unfavorable duels. That's a bit of a mess. He's already found the head. Now Inters could be vulnerable. Where is that rotate? Refresh has got so much time. The cavalry arrive now in Library. And down goes Inters. The site now under Heroic rule. A fake plan. Interesting, and they go for it. Two, pushing into the site and quickly put the bomb back on the ground, as well as two bodies from the Heroic roster. Leaves down.
Unlikely, but Stown, he's hanging around.
Yeah, fair play. He's just hoping for one, and yeah, not going to be given to him. Gambit get off to the start they desire. Might have to be a bit more of a direct approach for now, just hoping to catch any mid-peaks, and that's Shiro putting the AWP straight into the feed early.
Nice and easy for Shiro there, and it's a big...
This is a good flash, but unfortunately, he actually catches Axile. His peak will be late. And there's Refresh putting a crucial frag on the board, especially if Shiro can't do much with the smoke there. Can't contest this. It's being held. Down puts the AWP down. And Refresh onto the A defender. They have the site. Heroic. Okay. Early man disadvantage. A 4 versus 5. And they just bait and switch.
That mid to B, arch side, I think if a team works how to play the rotations correctly is the crux of Gambit. We've seen it a couple of times, right? We've seen it a few times where they've lost those there a lot, right? Yeah. He's either over towards B or he is towards that long side. And this sounds silly because Shiro, for most people, is their best player along with Axile. But the smokes, you could take in some space. The smoke will drop.
Wants to go through that.
Looks like they're going fast.
Yeah, flash and smokes arrive, but Hobbit does too. Can't tame the spray. It's only one. He was good for two there, and that might be enough to win the round.
This is the thing, right? If you can pressure this B defense like this time and time again, we know how passive Gambit like to play on that site. They want to give you a lot of room. A little bit silly, but let me try and explain myself. Everybody would want to have full buys with all the util, right? But some teams are better at operating with half buys or, you know, just with rifles. I think the CT side, the problem we do have is, yeah, when you have the rifle.
Heroic want to pop here. 3 about to flood out the balcony. What can Axile do? With a combination of Inters, it seems Gambit have already found the first necessary frag, and the third as well. Cadian into the site. He's only got one. Don't fancy his chances here. Shot in the side of the ear.
Down. Does he want the AK or does he want the loss bonus? Looks like he's going to get the loss bonus. Shiro takes the shot. 3-3. All tied up here.
They swing in short contact. And that was what Axile was waiting for. No one else to come. Instead, it's Inters. No vision at all, but he has Nafany in support. And looking good, looking great as Tessus falls. Nafany's M4, he needs bullets. I don't know if he's going to have time to do so. More nade damage. Ouch, shush. Just a fraction of health left. And the rotates in. Nafany ready on this off angle. Cadian trying to nutmeg him as it fades. Nice find. More to come, perhaps. It does have to come down to Cadian's AWPing. They've got the rotate in. If Inters could just get forced off the line, Shush confirms he's still on the box. And Cadian, unfortunately, been jiggled out now by Hobbit. He knows where you are. And you're just caught on the scope in. Okay, nice defense. Why teams don't hesitate. As soon as that molly comes in and you throw that smoke on it, just because there's so many maneuvers that can come off the back of it. Tessus immediately finding Inters. It's actually... Inters going looking in apartments, leveled immediately upon Shiro's AWP. Back to A. Chad, you've definitely nailed it. As soon as that AWP fires a bullet, they're off to A. And Nafany trying to transition back into the site. He didn't get caught, but he didn't get the info. And now it's going to be smoke before Shiro can make the call.
Oh!
Straight through the smoke regardless. And now they're ready. Nafany to take first contact, or is it going to be Axile? Tessus does open it up. Where is the trade? Shush can't provide it. Cadian can. Site is his. A 1 versus 2. Trying to shape it up with a fake plan. That does not really fare too well for Cadian unless he wants to go walkabouts.
Hurts him more, unless he goes mid to B, but this seems so unlikely. He has no idea where the CTs are.
He's going to get a shot in the back in about 5 seconds. 4, 3. That's the end of that.
Handled there by Gambit. This is looking very, very good. Expect it.
Oh, they're not ready for it. Great spot from Hobbit. Catches it. The trade needs to come in. Shush delivers it.
That's a trade.
Yeah.
Looking for.
Hectic. Nafany's tucking in just as it fades. Tessus should have him. He spots him, I'm sure. No, he didn't. Or at least alert. Still swings out. Headshots exchange. It's looking good for Gambit. Stown and Shush make it just down. They're all down. Axile and Inters, the A defenders with 4. It's going to be there in time. And he can unload his mag. And he does tag. Refresh low. Shiro's already found the first, but that's necessary. Heroic have found the B defenders. Oh, then some. Nice find. Straight through the smoke. Finally, something lines up for Heroic, and it felt like dire straits for the majority of that.
Yeah, there's a new mission for the Gambit players right now, and it is not
That. Shush on the elevated logs, but it's the AWP from Stown that should keep him safe. Oh, hello and goodbye. Heroic not only taking the round, but Cadian was scoped up T-stairs, so if he goes early...
They're not even checking bench.
Yeah, and from behind they'll strike. Axile does get traded. Shiro, however, is there to keep it in favor of Gambit. To the good. Early advantage Gambit. Nafny is boosted up over that. He'll be spotted out. A nice frag from Stown.
He's
he wants
going.
to go, yeah. He wants to try and punish Hobbit with a bit of early pace. And first oranges, doesn't check, can't adjust. Powerful frag from Hobbit, because that was sound.
He's not even looking.
Oh, Shiro catches him. And that's going to leave Refresh looking the wrong way. It doesn't even matter. Shiro handles it. Gambit. This could be it for the Julies. It's a perfect weapon for the... Oh. He's dead already. Glock is all it took. Shush is dead too, and those 3 B defenders feeling mighty silly now.
You want me to be that guy?
Go on.
This round's done.
Thanks. Stown disagrees. He'll get a 1 before he saves. No, they are charging into the site.
It's good that he disagrees,
AK.
right?
Ish, it can't be Tess's first contact. Here they come. The flash is pretty decent. Forces Axile off the line, but now just 1. And it's gone. Refresh, last to fall, and Gambit do take the...
Yeah.
Flash is there, and so is the push. They've done well to find 2 frags
Now
there.
we're talking.
Yeah, we are. Weapons can be retrieved as well. That half wall cannot be held if you want to push other ways, and Tessa swings out to find another. Even Axile's having issues. I think the scout may have tagged him already. Cadian's finished the job, and Heroic, second round, could very well become theirs. They've turned it on its head. The weapon should be retrieved. An AK now for Cadian after finding Axile.
He has the bomb.
And Shiro's very loud about this. He knows Cadian was last spotted close towards the site. Back turn to it at the moment. And doesn't expect it. Cadian's got it for free. And a huge 3 AK save. Calls it. They're wrapping in. Whose responsibility is this? It's Refresh, and he's gone. Tessis is still on site. He's got 2 angles to be responsible for. It's just a nightmare, especially now he's lost Pit. Double swung, Inters trades, and now the site is theirs.
Shouldn't be the retake here. Stown and Cadian need to save. Think about how much damage they just took financially. Favor again, and Gambit, fantastic work right there.
You talk about leaders that make space. You know, you saw what Nafany just did there. He went solo long, strafed at
As he may have liked, and if Cadian re-aggresses, he's in trouble.
Yeah, perfect to peek off the flash, but they're already through, and so Shiro getting caught is a gift. Cadian repeat.
Oh!
Hobbit's found it. The AWP shut down, and now Tessus, 1 man, an MP9, and a whole site to defend on his own. The cavalry's on its way, but he will be smoked. It's not easy for Stown to find impact. This MP9 has to do an awful lot. The flashes are good. The spray's better. The rest locked behind the flames. Smoke again. Keeping Tessus safe. This is a great reaction from the Danes. And in fact, Shush has even pushed mid. Inters with the bomb. Losing that aggression seems to be the recipe for success.
Oh, Axile's not been heard.
Yeah, have a quick reaction out of Refresh, though. What can you do for us, Axile? 30 seconds. The bomb's under Shush. And not an easy duel to win out. Can he do it all? He certainly can. Nice work from the new addition. He's been quite...
There's a big gap on this. If he keeps on going on through, we'll have to get past Axile, who's noisy now.
Just throwing his util. So Refresh not only catching Nafany, but now he knows Axile's... I think he feels a bit of a tingle.
Here they come.
Yeah, they're going so fast. No way. Shush has got the first chance. It's Cadian that stops him from touching the ground. And Cadian again, actually locking them down. More to come. Inters, barrel spotted. Cadian 3 frags in quick succession.
Oh.
Shiro was his next victim. Now it's his turn to work his magic. An entire squad up against him. Shush over the smoke, can't spot him, can't adjust. A nice play. Heroic, a 10th. Heroic think they've got the read. Tessus, he's got so much util, but he wants to fight instead. Loses it out. 1 frag's good, but Shiro's done better. 2. Gambit have an advantage in a smoke that does mean the mid to B is a possibility. They're walking apps, though. Keeping them guessing. Shush, nice double. Needs a reload. Cadian can't fill the gap if Shiro takes him down. Everything so far coming from the AWPer. And now the whole round has to as well. Okay, so he's actively ready to fight, and that could be an advantage. Back turned. And a relief, I'm sure. Heroic 12. Contain. Oh, perfect off the flash. Just as Stown was looking to maintain control, he's lost it.
Still 2 here, they have to fight.
Yeah, this could be a bit of a bait. They might think there's only going to be 1 there. The smoke comes out, they try and disrespect, and look at the massacre. 3, in fact, on the 1 clip. Tessus doesn't even go for the reload.
At a game of this, and this grand final, I won't lie, with the scoreline that we saw and just how honest Heroic were kept throughout that first half, it was looking...
Tessus to be smoked. Flash for the go, it looks good. Aiming.
Oh no!
Oh, he's absolutely
mare.
lost it. Gambit find their early frag, trying to pick up the pieces Tessus has left for them to deal with. They're in ZT, it's a good 1-for-1. Caden's actually got a collat. 2 with 1 bullet. And now the bomb will be retrieved. This is Shiro's call. You said they need a bomb plant minimum. The round's certainly up for debate still. 20 seconds as that bomb plant comes in. Shiro going for a plant deep fountain. They're up banana fast. Hobbit can't contest with this immediately. They actually want to deny the flames? That's a lot. Shiro needs confirmation as to both of their positioning. And there's the first. Nice find. Shush aware of the new box AWP. Hobbit can start his flank. And Shiro just trying to bait as best he can. Just been turning it on. The headshot's there, but the frag is Shiro. Back on the board with their 14th. Let's see if they can string together anything here. They haven't been able to do it. And again, a big opening from a Heroic sniper. And another sniper fills the feed, in fact. On A this time, Cadian. Yes, Down is in such a prime position to find this frag.
Foul spotted.
And the frag collected. Short-lived success for Gambit. Heroic not letting this one go easy. If Cadian does get caught by that flick, yeah, just exposed to refresh, and it doesn't get better than that. 5. Want to stand and fight. Heroic. Best defense, a good offense, and he does hit the first. Sends Nafany back down. Forced
oh no!
No! Disaster strikes for Shiro. Puts one into Inters. Friendly fire, trying to bail himself out of trouble is Hobbit. Caden's been caught as well. Perhaps Shiro can redeem himself. Hobbit from long, another shot hits. Shiro's hitting everyone. Teammates and galore. Hobbit trades. Shiro's down, but they have the advantage down to secure it in regulation. He was the B player. They know it all too well. Hobbit with a safe plant can't be found from shore. Axile digged into the pit. He's got so much util, but Stown just wants to have a little look, and by crouching, he may not be spotted. Axile does spot him, but he's unscathed. That's a good bit of info. Hobbit's low.
Fighting.
Double peek. Oh, white transfer in time. All right, we need more. Oh, he was ready for that. He used the knees as enough of a cue to catch Nafany. He knocks his beret. Nades and Molotovs. And a Hail Mary push. Good grief, Stown nearly gets 2. He does. By virtue of the nade. Releases that crouch key. Action transpires. Oh, Axile from behind. Tessus will strike, screaming, stay in. And you can see Shiro's decision making. He's trying to piece this together as and when.
There's a gap on mid to B here.
There is. And I think he might try and leap through it.
If he pips this, there's still plenty of time.
Tessus will have a look, won't he, off the flash. And there goes Shiro. Nice play from Heroic. Aggression being thrown into the mix. Previously an AWP frag in mid. Now they want to try and send the AK straight in. Dirty work done. Inter's nice, quick to the draw. Bomb loose on the floor. He's been sitting in that corner all too often. He knows the intricacies of it, and just going to try and catch a timing. Oh, Axile ready. Ready as ever.
2 AKs. All right. May as well have a look.
See what's popping. Oh, Shiro, he hears it. And he suspects contact. Easy as that. Trigger onto the first. Tessus is there, and Naxile's swing is met by lead. Good shots. Tessus, he's got a kit. Really light on time, though. He needs to be on the site in about 5 seconds. And it'll be Nafany to confirm Gambit's return. Katie may not expect this. Oh, what an angle from Hobbit. And what a way to find an early frag. Onto the timing. And they'll smoke Boiler to focus their attention mid, and on the flash, Inters is ready. Gets awkward now, trying to bait them in. They want to flash and go, but they're back to B. Hobbit still hasn't moved. And it might even catch him. Oh, he heard him drop off. It's down. Great reactions, and another on the spray. Oh my God, he gets 3. He's made a round out of this. They lost 2 players early, but Stown on his solo B hold has made it competitive. And a little intimidating. Axile forced back into the site. That's great. It's going to spread. He's got to move. And he is out into the open. Shush collects. This is amazing from Heroic. And Axel can't handle it either. They do successfully retake the B site and 2 on the CT side from Heroic.
Great stuff from Stown there. Bang on, that triple kill. That is exactly what they're looking for.
Seconds. They still don't know what's happening. Here comes the commit. All 5 Danes flooding in to the spray of Nafany. 1 for 1. Trade's good. Good enough for a plant. You'll hear the scope. Shush readies himself for war. And he does manage to just crab walk out, and now Refresh takes contact as well. And no hope, no surrender. Heroic take 18.
That one's anti.
They throw nades towards Shiro though, and that tag up, and they fall down. Okay, so what do you hear? If they find one of these early on the boost, Hobbit not getting checked, and Nafany already drawing attention elsewhere. The backs are turned and the bodies are dropped. Gambit 17, and a clean one as well. And everyone else falling by the wayside. Here they come. Nafany goes down, looking great for Heroic. Really good for Heroic as Stown snatches his 29th frag. The A defenders fall flat as a pancake, and yeah,
this could be it.
Hobbit's face says it all. The realization that this super strong start, the super high highs you rode in the first half, now here in the, essentially the fourth. On overtime, Cadian can close it right now. He's flashed off the line. It's a good start. They need much more. And ahead of the Flames, Hobbit catches Tessus. That's testing them. Oh! Great shot through the smoke from Shiro. If only they had more time. Star potential all over the server. Shiro in, and that's it. Heroic erupt with their map pick.